Yes, Buddha's team, the New York Giants. We gotta start it off like
the little
that.
G-men.
Yeah, your brand new quarterback, Jaxson Dart, has decided to make enemies this week, deciding to announce Trump at a Trump rally, drawing a lot of anger from his teammates.
Some drama brewing in the Big Apple as Giants quarterback Jaxson Dart made a controversial appearance in New York at a Donald Trump rally as he introduced the president to the crowd.
I'm grateful, I'm honored, I'm pleasured to introduce the 45th and 47th President of the United States of America, President Donald J. Trump.
Many took issue, including teammate and star player Abdul Carter, as he called out his very own QB on social media after the video of Dart with Trump went viral.
This is going to be a future Hall of Famer in my book. Thank you.
Now, this isn't even the first time Dart's made headlines this month. During his rookie season, Dart was heavily criticized for his reckless style of play, which saw him make routine trips to the medical tent and even miss a few games due to injury. Dart made waves recently when he said, even under a new coaching staff in John Harbaugh and Matt Nagy, he doesn't plan on changing his play style and wants to continue to play physical football.
It's going to be a really explosive offense, but our identity is going to be violent and running the ball, and I can't wait.
I'm very shocked somebody from Ole Miss would actually be a Trump supporter.
And the crazy part about it is, this is when you know can't read the room. You feel what I'm saying? One, you in one of the biggest spotlights as far as TV and stuff, the Big Apple and stuff like that. Then you then on top of that, you are a second-year player who's coming off an injury now, and you lead a team of black men. You feel what I'm saying? And you sitting here coming out like your shit don't stink. You ain't got enough clout to even be doing that. Cause some of the big boys who've been in the league more than you, who got more accolades than you don't hear about their shit.
All right, it's time to have an uncomfortable conversation about what the hell is going on in New York. Jaxson Dart, the quarterback, supporting President Donald Trump? He's allowed to do that. He's a citizen. He's allowed to have a freedom of thought. Abdul Carter, first-round pick, his teammate calling him out. He's allowed to do that. If Jaxson Dart's allowed to support Donald Trump, then his teammate is allowed to support his grievances with him doing that. Here is my issue. Jaxson Dart, you know how several of your brothers, your teammates, your friends, your ride or dies, how they might feel about this individual. So I don't think there's a lot of wisdom or discernment in very publicly supporting an individual who many of your teammates feel offended by. So yes, Jaxson Dart, you're allowed to do whatever the hell you want, but I don't know that it's a super wise decision without necessarily consulting in some of your teammates. Abdul Carter, you're allowed to express your frustrations with it. I don't think it's super wise to do it publicly, because now you got 36 million people looking at a tweet of Abdul Carter, you calling out your boy.
Well, or just wait until you've done something to then make that move. Because then the people in the locker room will respect you a little bit more. But you ain't done nothing except get hurt.
Exactly. And then some of the people, sports commentators, black and white, coming at Abdul Carter, like, hold on. First of all, anybody who's who play football, play sports, period. The star player, you feel what I'm saying, got rank. You feel what I'm saying?
But not just that. Like, okay, so Saquon. I'm gonna use Saquon. Saquon ran for 2,000 yards. We were mad that he went to go see Trump.
But you can't say that because Eddie got a Super Bowl. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to earn that shit to be able to do that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Or that's how I feel.
Right. Because then what you not understanding is, right, you got black offensive linemen that got to protect your white ass. You feel what I'm saying?
They already have a hard time protecting you.
Exactly. There's a term called lookout block. So anybody who played football before, lookout block, when a damn offensive lineman get beat, or he might let the damn defensive go and smash your ass. You got to understand where your position is. Right now, you ain't that dog on that team. You feel what I'm saying? So you need to stay in the cut, be humble. You supposed to be getting better, learning a new playbook under Harbaugh, you feel what I'm saying, and trying to get y'all team to win something. You out here jumping into politics. You ain't got enough clout to be doing no shit like that.
They had a hard enough time protecting him last year without this controversy.
Right.
So the starting quarterback for the New York Giants, Jaxson Dart, introduced Donald Trump at his rally today, and I could talk about how pathetic it was, how he tried to lead a chant that nobody joined in, how his speech sucked, and it was really obvious he didn't know what to say up there. I could talk about any of those things, but all I'm going to say is for a quarterback that's only played 1 year in the league and is from a team that's based in New Jersey, out of New York as well, both blue states, probably not a good idea to align yourself with the president who has like a 30% approval rating and is best friends with Jeffrey Epstein. That's why my GOAT, Jalen Hurts, doesn't go to the White House when he's invited with Donald Trump in the Oval Office. He just does his thing. He stays focused. And that's why Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback on and off the field.
Again, you can vote for whoever you want to. You feel what I'm saying? Keep that shit on the low. Because Harbaugh, both of the Harbaughs, they took picture with Trump in the Oval Office and shit like that. So they are Trump supporters, but we don't know that shit because they don't wear that shit on their sleeve. A lot of people, a lot of them white guys, coaches, owners, they with Trump. They don't wear it on their sleeve because why? They understand the room. Number one, 75% of players are black.
Yeah. So this is a really bad look for Jaxson Dart, and Abdul Carter, of course, got at him. Abdul Carter was the one who decided to hop on Twitter, and he was the one who said, I thought this was AI. This shit is unreal. And he seems very disappointed in Jaxson Dart's choices, especially since Abdul Carter was the number 3 pick and Jaxson Dart was like, what, 25? Yeah, the 25th pick. So rank holds weight here. He's a star player on the team. You feel what I'm saying? So, but he came back on Twitter and said, hey, look, him and Dart had a conversation. They're good. So calling there, I'm just paraphrasing.
Putting there. Of course they're going to say that, but
you
know they
oh hell yeah! It was other players on the team that came on Twitter, social media, criticizing his ass for doing that. You feel what I'm saying? Again, you can vote for whoever you want to. You don't got enough clout to get your ass out there and do that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Let me get this straight. Jaxson Dart just nuked the Giants locker room by opening for Trump at a rally. I literally made a video like a week ago saying your quarterback should be politically neutral because you don't want any kind of resentment to build up with any other players on your team, especially when politics get involved, because that's what can tear a family apart. And others even chimed in to say, yo, where's the shut up and dribble crowd? Because, you know, they were pretty loud when Colin Kaepernick was doing his thing, kneeling on the flag. Now, personally, I think it's free speech. Jaxson Dart should be able to open whoever he wants, but he should also understand the implications. Like, yo, some of your fans aren't going to like that, and you got to be okay with it. And if it were me and I was a quarterback, personally, I would research what the implications that the president's policies have on my other teammates, because you know a lot of players in the NFL are black and brown, and they don't have the same experience in this world as white people.
What's the kid who played for San Francisco, the big Trump supporter on defense?
Oh, Bosa.
See, Bosa can do that.
He can do that because he's a beast. You feel what I'm saying? The nigga out here, he putting up numbers, even though we don't like the shit. But hey, his play on the field speaks for it.
You 2 sacks a game.
Exactly. So, like I said, but then another hindsight about this shit, we had somebody that had clout. You feel what I'm saying? All he tried to protest peacefully, he got banned out of the league.
Colin
Kaepernick, when he got on the knee, he wanted did a peaceful protest, wanted equality for all human beings.
How long has that been now?
That's about 10 years.
Yeah, that's well over
10. About 10.
Look how quick shit changed.
And my boy's still practicing, waiting for the team to call.
Right. He done gave up. He ain't playing. He done gave that shit up. But again, he got blackballed, and here we are 10 years later. Look how shit changed up when, like I said before, keep politics out of sports. When we do that? When it's convenient.
And then Trump was on some super, really
gay shit.
Yes, super.
Hold his nut shit.
I'm looking at Jaxson. I'd like to know, is there any woman in the audience that thinks they can tackle that guy? Because I'd like to meet you. No, I'm looking at the legs. He's this beautiful guy. He's got legs like tree trunks. This is not a good thing for women.
He gonna be
legs.
I mean, he grabbed coochie. You don't think he's gonna grab nuts?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
I mean, He grabs whatever is there to grab.
I don't believe Trump is exclusive to either gender.
No, I don't think on either.
Yeah.
If you're down for a good time, I'm down for a good time too. Yeah, that's Trump.
84, 80 plus years old, he don't give
Yeah. He's like, if it has a hole, that's all he cares about.
That's it.
He don't care which hole it is.
No, he don't. Yeah, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen with Jaxson.
I mean, he gonna have to earn it on the field. And like I said, I mean, number one, he got bigger problems than what he created because he's not, based off his style of play, the ain't gonna last but like another year or two. You feel what I'm saying? Because remember, he done came out and said, I'm gonna play the style that I want to.
He better have a good season.
That's it.
He better have a good season.
He gotta win the locker back over. Trust me.
He's supposed to lose the locker room before the season even starts.
He lost it before it started. What you mean? He lost it. That's like Friday. You getting fired on your off day. You feel what I'm saying? Crazy. Crash out.
Yeah. Well, I know my quarterback isn't a MAGA supporter, Buddha.
And mine isn't either.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No.
No. Dak probably.
Nah.
Yeah.
Dak probably.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? Hey, I ain't gonna keep. Yeah, you know what?
How many you met Dak?
He's a company man. I mean, he's half black and half white. You're right. He's a company man. So I ain't even gonna front. Yeah, Dak might be. He might be a MAGA. He might be a Trump supporter. He keeps it quiet. He won't say it. And the backs it up.
He
balls
does
out.
His job, shows Jerry his size, and keeps it moving.
5'9.5", 210. 5'9", 210. 441. Okay. 9 3" hair. 8.5"
And he's in Cancun by January.
No, he don't show it, man. Stop doing that.
Jerry knows.